Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for stopping by Moonlit Horoscope to get your November 2019 love reading. Yes, this is a live reading, although I cannot see the screen, so feel free to talk amongst yourself. I will attempt to get on your energy if you are in the room, okay? Because I'm just staying focused on the reading itself, okay? It is Halloween, so happy Halloween and happy birthday to sweet Scorpios. I am super feeling y'all's energy right now. Big time. Big time. I mean, I've had some major Scorpio Tower transformational moments. So I am very interested in seeing how this reading goes for you. And no, I didn't plan for your reading to be on Halloween. It just happened that way. It just happened that way. All right, so let's finding out what is going on with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and start with my Animal Oracle cards here, my Druid Animal Oracle cards. What we're going to do is I'm going to pick a card that sort of is going to embody your spirit animal energy. And then we will pick one for your love interest, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, crush, ex, whoever it is you're thinking about. Okay, guys? And let me slow my energy down just a bit. I want to make sure you guys can see. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. All right. So here we go. What animal oracle do we have for Scorpio, November 2019, in matters of the heart? And we got a blank card. The crane. Beautiful. Oh, look at the moon. It's feeling like a very mysterious card to me, guys. Let's see what else we got. What animal oracle card represents whoever Scorpio is dealing with? And we've got Ren, which I have this for my Aquarius reading. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. So I'm going to check out the crane. This is the first time I've gotten the crane, Scorpio. Yes. And then we'll go straight into the tarot and we'll get right into it. You know how we do. We'll dive deep. We will get into it. Secret knowledge, patience, and longevity. I did feel an air of mystery about this, especially with the moon here. Patience and perseverance. The crane will stand for hours peering into the water until the time is right for it to dart at its prey. So there's a lot of patience. There's guidance, an ability to guide others into the underworld. Well, that is a Scorpio thing. To help them with their transition at the time of dying or with their journeying into the inner realms. Wow. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Okay. This is beautiful. This is a very Scorpio card. This is about wisdom, the Ren, and the crane is about, guidance, patience, diving deep, very scorpionic energy, period. All right. So as I get into the reading, the animal oracles will make more sense. All right. So what's going on with Scorpio at this time? Oh, too many cards. What's going on with Scorpio? What is going on with you guys? Hey, listen, if you're in the chat, keep the energy up. Be supportive, okay? Be supportive of each other. And let's see what we have. Is there anybody here? Oh, I don't think so, but that's fine. I still need to do the reading regardless. No. Kathy. Okay. Anyway. All right. What is going on with Scorpio at this time? Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, I am doing live readings tonight. for Halloween at 7 o'clock. What is that, in like 5 hours? It's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. 10 of Cups. Well, starting off pretty good, guys. Starting off really good. Feeling good in your own energy. Definitely having a moment, and this could be just a moment, like a very fleeting moment. I don't know why, but of just like complete and total contentment, okay, in matters of the heart. Like maybe something that has really given you anxiety or stressed you out or caused you frustration and anger in the past is now like sort of settled in a way, is what I'm getting from this card. Also, of course, this is the sort of the end of a cycle of emotional growth, okay? We have the Hangman, Aquarius again, looking at things differently. This makes perfect sense. We're ending an emotional cycle. Starting off, the Hangman in the upright, okay, is the card itself is a little bit like, you know, that doesn't look comfortable. But it isn't comfortable when we have to look at things from a different point of view. And then we have the Strength in reverse. So definitely we're already off to a powerful start, you guys, with these cards. Okay, there's a little bit of, although I feel some of you are feeling drained, and there's a lot of vampire drainers out there. What do you call them? Energy vampires right now in the atmosphere. Could be taking advantage of the situation that you're kind of in a place of looking at things in a different way, which is actually beautiful. Your partner could be draining you in a way that you may not even be aware of. In fact, they could be impeding your progress in viewing things in the way that the universe wants you to view them. Oof, yeah. Fighting, Three of Swords in reverse. I think you're really sick of this, guys. Like, I really feel like you're just totally over it. You're over it. It hurts. It hurts, the fighting, but it's draining you, you know? And the Five of Wands to me is a very, it's not like, sometimes it can be playful banter, which is like sexy, right? It's like cute. It's like, you know, that kind of thing. But with these cards here, it's like your person's, whatever it is they are draining you by making light of something that you don't think is something to be made light of anymore. The situation is still painful for you, but you're willing to face the pain, but it is wearing you out. So you're tired and you're not up for the arguments. You're not up for the nonsense. You're not up for it. You're just not up for it. Okay. I really feel like this is more of where you want to be, but you've got something going on where you're feeling toward your partner. Like, you know, I'm seeing you differently. I'm seeing you in a different light. And because of that, you know, I can see that I have this over here and then I have this over here. It's almost like, depending on how you look at a situation, Scorpio, is how you're going to feel about it. Because this is a beautiful feeling, and this is not a beautiful feeling over here. This is somebody draining your energy. But this is also a situation that's nice. So I don't know if any of you are dealing with two partners or two love interests. If you're single, you know, that could definitely be the case. You're seeing things differently. You're seeing that on one side of the case situation, you have someone that brings you that emotional fulfillment and rest that you need, but over here you have someone that's draining you. But with this Crane energy and the Hangman, these two make perfect sense, because this is about transformation. This is about looking outside of the box and looking at things differently, and this can require a lot of patience. Although every time I see this picture, I think about all the blood going into someone's head and how much pressure. It's a lot of pressure. It's not easy to take something that normally you already, okay, Let me slow down. Something that you priorly have felt contentment about, okay? Because you're going through this transformational process with the crane, which, by the way, I feel like other people are watching you. They're definitely watching you because they want to see how you're going to react. And then I don't know where I got that from. And then we have this energy drain over here. And it could be a third person. It could be a third party. I see this also as work. Some of you are competing with your lover over they need to spend more time with you than they spend at work. You know, you're like, hello, you're focused. I understand that you're hardworking. However, you need to spend some more time with me. This is causing arguments. Also, I'm also seeing not just work, but that it could be flip-flop. It could be that they are distracting you from what it is you need to do in your life and your spiritual progress. So, oh, can't find my cards. Let's see how your partner is feeling about you, Scorpio. Let's see how your partner is feeling about you. Oh, you're going to be stubborn. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's stubborn. And it's like you're sick and tired of, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, honestly. You're sick and tired of dealing with, or a Gemini. Or an Aries. Or Aquarius. Whatever. Regardless, Leo. You're like, I'm tired of the fights because it hurts. The fighting hurts now. It's not fun anymore. It's not fun. It hurts. You're over it. You don't get that rush when you get there's a certain type of rage that is fun. Okay. Okay. I said it out loud. All right. The spiritual community can, yell at me. But yes, there is a certain type of rage that can be productive and it can also feel good. And I don't feel like you guys are in that energy right now. You're not in it. You just want to chill. You really want to chill. You want to chill and you want to focus on things to you that matter. Your partner is feeling toward you. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Why are they? I feel like they're misled. They're not understanding you. Okay. The reason you might be feeling so drained is because your partner, this is an energy of manipulation. Again, I mentioned the Capricorn, not necessarily comparing a Capricorn to the devil. Hello, I don't do that. But what I'm saying is there is a ability to manipulate. Look at these two people. Look at them back there, holding hands, watching this devil prancing around going, The teacher has become the student. The teacher has become the student. Although, I've got to clarify all these cards. The Page of Wands, I get. It's like they're seeing that you have, Scorpio, you have something on your mind other than them, okay? I feel like even though you care about this person, you're like, okay, I'm not 100% focused on you right now. Like, I've got other things going on. However, I do, when we are together, you giving me your attention is important to me. I feel like there's too much time like on the phone, like someone's just like on their phone incessantly, and you're like, why did you come over to sit in my living room and look at your phone? You could have done that at home, right? There's not a jealousy, although there might be for some of you with this third party situation or this third situation where it's a third something that's getting in the way. But there's definitely like a frustration, and yet they feel like you're manipulating them. And I don't like that. You're not manipulating them, Scorpio. Sorry. It's frustrating because it's like I can tell that they are looking at you as look at all these major arcana, Scorpio. Okay. Some of them feel, okay, I don't know why. Some of them are feeling very, very stifled by this relationship. And I hate to say that. Some of them are just feeling like they can't, or they could be doing this to you. There's a trap. Somebody feels trapped. Whether it's you or them, I don't know, Scorpio. This definitely, if you're a Scorpio watching this, take it how it resonates. Somebody feels very trapped. It could be your partner or the person that you're thinking about. They feel bogged down. They feel like they can't win. They feel that might be why they might be constantly picking fights with you, is because there's some ego nonsense going on, or they could be draining you and you're not even aware of it. Somebody's putting a lot of crap on you that is not yours. It could be your partner could have some sort of attachment that was created by emotional distress from a prior love or a prior relationship, early childhood issues that came up for them. There's a bonding here. Now, the bonding is strong, and you are the teacher. You are trying to teach them, okay, that it is okay to dive into these darker parts of our psyche, to not just live a life of ignorance, okay, which is what the devil wants, okay. Now, the Hierophant has several different, it can be positive and it can be negative. So it sort of depends on, because this is shaky ground. This is a feeling of being uncomfortable, a feeling of not having any say-so in the matter. And this, to me, right now, is talking about the organization. It's feeling very... Okay. All right. There is someone that feels trapped, and then there's someone that feels just like chaos. They're caught in their own confusion. Who is this person you're dealing with? I feel like they're really delusional. And I don't mean that in an ugly way. I just mean it like, what is going on? Yeah, I feel like you are going to have some sort of effect on their healing. And even though at the time, right now, it's draining. Helping them heal in some way is draining. And that because they're not recognizing, okay, that what you're doing is you're loving them in your way. You are actually loving this person. And they don't. This is the way you love. And they're not grasping that. In fact, they might be blaming you for a lot of stuff that isn't your fault, or they could be constantly threatening to leave you. They could feel that it's almost like, this is so weird, but I'm getting this whole like Jedi vibe, like, the master teaching the students. And I don't know what this has to do with love. So, take this how it resonates. Maybe it doesn't. It just matters of the heart. But something's going on where, Scorpio, you are teaching someone that there is you can change the way you look at things. You can transform. You can look at the hard truths and still have emotional fulfillment and be comfortable there. But this person isn't comfortable here. They want to bail. They feel bogged down. Although this is definitely, this Hierophant is a spiritual spiritual foundation that they are receiving right now, with Temperance being, there for them. This could change their path in life. But at the same time, they are thinking that it's all manipulation. They're not understanding the spiritual aspects of your life. They're not seeing it. They're just sort of stuck in the heaviness of day-to-day life. And you're like, it's almost like you want to, I almost said, like you want to smack them on their head, like, wake up, wake up. I am not here to hurt you. In fact, I'm not even here to teach you because I'm tired. I don't even want to teach, but I will sit here and wait and watch. Okay. Whatever until the time is right. But you want to take this person and you want to help them and you want to heal them. I don't know. And I'm getting a lot of healing energy from you, Scorpio. A lot of healing energy. It's just they're struggling to grasp. Okay. They're struggling to grasp it. That is what you're doing. And so, they're picking fights with you and they're blaming you for stuff that is not your fault. Because they don't understand. And that's where I'm getting like the whole nerdy Star Wars reference. Like, okay, I don't understand why you're doing this to me. Yoda, please don't go or whatever. But they figured out later, this is what this was about. This is what this was about. And, it could very well be that you are teaching them by just living your life the way you feel it should be. And it's either they're overreacting, they're taking everything like way too far with you, Scorpio, way too far, because they feel trapped. And that's not you that's making them feel that way. Some of them feel like they need you. There could be some serious codependency going on here, which I'm going to warn you about. This could be codependency. They feel like they have to have you. They must have you. They're scared that you're going to run away in order to receive emotional fulfillment. What's going on with the two of you guys together? I'm getting a lot of information, you guys, so seriously. Some of my words are making no sense. Some of them are going to hit home. That's how it is, okay? Reading for a lot of people. But I can tell you guys are frustrated. You guys are frustrated. You're like, I heard shit or get off the pot. I'm sorry for the language, but, that's what I heard. The Emperor in reverse. There's just no control. There's just no clear path about which direction your relationship is going. I feel like your person is in a lot of turmoil. They're fighting against things that don't exist. They're wasting their energies, okay, on, demons of the mind. This is not real. And a lot of them are just putting it on you. Oh, this is very intense. Oh my God. This is my first live personal reading. And I think you guys are impacting the cards because not my first live personal reading. I do live personal reading all the time. This is my first live Scorpio reading or reading for a sign. And wow, between Halloween and you guys in the chat room, wow. Look at this. This is your card, but it's in reverse, which is exactly what's happening with the two of you. You guys, they're not figuring out, okay? They think that you're trying to control the situation, but you're just like, hey, I'm just living my life. I'm chill, all right? I'm chill. I'm watching you. I have all the patience in the world, but you need to stop flipping out because all this flipping out that they're doing is draining you, Scorpio. It truly, truly is. And then with your energy together, it's stunting. Somebody's progress is being stunted. Look at this. Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, death. Somebody's progress, and it could very well be you, Scorpio, your progress in the transformational process, in whatever this is that you're going through, which is extremely powerful. It's your birthday season. We are going, well, at least on the northern hemisphere, we are going from, south, from the warmer weather to the colder weather, which to me brings on more darkness, but darkness in a good way, darkness in that Scorpio way, that let's dig deep. Let's find out the truth. Let's live in the truth. Let's, bring to light things that most people can't fathom. Like that is what makes you guys so intensely attractive to some people and just different. But I can see where this feeling of lack of control and this stunting of transformation that you need to make. It's like, I see you guys here, okay? And then I see this here. And it's just letting me know that you're close. You're seeing things differently. You're seeing things how they are as matters of the heart. And you're close, but this transformation is blocking your Ace of Cups because this person is they're trying to control you backwards. Okay. So what I mean by control you backwards is like, they're trying to act like you're controlling them, but it's the other way around. You know what I mean? And you're just like, huh? They're just accusing you of crap. It's like, but honey, this is definitely draining you. Okay. I have to clarify the Death card. What is this transformation that is, that Scorpio is, there's a block. I want to say there's a block in the heart chakra that is keeping this transformation that you are personally needing to go through with or without your lover. And I feel like it has to do with the heart chakra. It has to do with your heart. All right. And there's a block. And look at this. This is the 9 of Cups. There's something that you want. This was a fleeting feeling. If you were here in the beginning, I said the first thing that I thought was this 10 of Cups was a fleeting feeling. But it was enough of a contentment to have you spun on your head and look at things differently. Because if you don't know what an awesome thing love is, if you don't know how wonderful it is to feel full and secure and content, then how would you look at anything different? So there's a fleeting moment of fulfillment and contentment. It's got you looking at things differently. This is about your partner or someone draining your energy. But down here with the Death card here, we definitely have there's a block, and it's keeping you from getting your wish and keeping you from starting fresh with a brand new okay. You guys are Scorpions, but I'm thinking of a snake. I'm thinking of a snake shedding its skin. Don't think of it in a bad way. Snakes are awesome or scary. There's a transformation that needs to happen. There's a shedding of the skin that needs to happen. And when it does, your new skin, your new emotional fulfillment and strength is going to be brand new and fresh and clean and not bogged down by all this heavy crap that, Scorpio, frankly, is not yours. This is about them. They're just putting it on you. But don't you want to make this new start? Yes, you do. This is your wish. This is your dream because you've tasted it. You've tasted emotional fulfillment. It's changed you. It's turned you on your head. This is an Aquarian moment that's happening here. It's like, oh, life really could be like this? Okay. Being in love doesn't have to equal misery? What? Okay. And so now that you're seeing things in a little different light, anytime you level up or any kind of spiritual breakthrough that you have, understand that there will be this type of energy that's going to attempt to drain you or hold you down. It's just the nature of how it works. Wow. I don't want to see anything standing in y'all's way. Okay. So I'm doing this because I'm going to ask for advice or any additional messages from the spirits, the ones that wish to be here, that are here voluntarily, that would like to share information with me for Scorpio for advice or any additional messages. Please come through and give us any further advice or additional messages that we need to hear. Oof. 9 of Swords. They're going to say, you know what? You're going to have to hurt a little bit. You're going to have this one flipped over too. You're going to have to hurt a little bit. You're going to have to recognize that, without any sort of gain. Oh, wow. Who are all these people? What is this about? All of this air. What is this air? What is... okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. It's painful. It's rough. It's stressful, and it's wearing you out. Okay. It is stressing you the F out. But with the King of Swords, I'm not seeing this as a person anymore. I am now seeing this King of Swords as a maturity of recognizing intellectually what's happening with your person, okay? And recognizing that, and you guys aren't manipulating them, but you may use your whatever it is that you have that they are looking at you and that they are intimidated by, okay, to take control of the situation, but not them. Take control of your own part and make decisions based on what's best for everyone, based on your own experience, based on your own, do the right thing. Do the right thing is what I'm getting. Do the right thing by your partner and by yourself. Now, firstly, it could be by yourself. Okay. So I'm also feeling this need to, hey, I need to cut out those things that in my life that are not serving me. And that does not necessarily mean people, but it could mean people. It could be this person putting their energy on you, basically taking control of the situation and just saying, okay, guess what? If you are going to act this way, or you're going to behave this way, or you're going to put these things on me and blame me for things that are not my fault, okay, then I'm going to ask you to leave, or I'm going to take my leave. I'm going to get in my car and drive away if you live together. Or, just put some space between you and that energy because you need to transform. There's transformation going on for you guys right now. And it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. I'm going to take a peek a little bit into the Ren here. Humility, cunning, and this is connected to God. Okay. So again, I think your partner is also, they could be looking at you as a God. They could be putting way too much on you. Again, that is a very codependent thing. Okay. So when they come across to you as, are they truly being humble here? Or are they trying to make you feel bad, essentially, for their own shit? This is for your partner, if this is for a cross watcher. This Ren, and it's in Gaelic, I don't know how to say it, so I don't want to mess it up, allows us to glimpse the beauty of God or goddess in all things. He tells us that small is beautiful and that self-realization lies not in the grandiosity or apparent power, but in humility, gentleness, and subtlety. Subtlety. You guys are subtle. They may not be picking up on that. Cunning, if tempered with humor and good intent, is a way of achieving great things with an economy of effort and a rational and honest use of achievements. A rational and honest use of the achievements of others. If they take what Scorpio, and if they take your energy and instead of blocking you, okay, or instead of draining you, they take your hand and allow you, I feel like they need to open up to you and tell you some of their secrets. Because rather than opening up to you and telling you their secrets, their stuff, their emotional baggage that they're dragging around or whatever, is actually destroying the intimacy and the love that you guys have for each other. And so they need to open up to you and talk to you about it, because you guys are willing to hear it. You're willing to take someone's hand and go into the dark places. You are, beautiful healers in that respect, but it does hurt first, and they got to have the guts to do that. But I do see a maturing here. This could also be, for some of you that are watching, this could be someone, you may know who that is. I feel like for some of you, you know who that is. But as advice, this is someone that you might want to maybe look at the way they handled the situation. Okay, that's strange. Okay, but they look at the way they handled this person. And then this Knight of Cups, I really feel like is like basically is just like, let's get back into the romance. Let's get back to the Nine of Cups, the 10 of Cups. Let's get back to the beautiful awesomeness that love can be. All right. And, Scorpio, don't let this heavy and this baggage just drag you down. It's not in your nature to do so. It's like I can almost hear y'all saying, "Oh, Scorpio, no, nobody." I know that, but when you love somebody and you have this depth to you, and it's just part of your nature, this person can unwillingly and unknowingly be draining from you because of your emotional depth, to where they're scared. They don't even want to go there. They don't even want to touch it. They're scared, where you're not. That's the last thing you're afraid of. You're like, take my hand. Let's go to the underworld. It's no biggie. Whatever. You know what I mean? Because when we rise up out of the underworld, when we rise up out of the ground, what do we have? We have beautiful gems. We have beautiful crystals. We have beautiful transformations and things to show for it. You have beautiful new skin that's shiny and beautiful and bright. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's your reading. It was super. There's so much information. It feels really kind of scattered, but my overall vibe that I felt is that, you know, you guys are really close to something. Bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead and look at the bottom of the deck. You guys are really close to something. Yeah. You're really close to something, and you're really, you know, ooh, the raven. So this is an omen for me. I saw this, I saw a raven yesterday. Anyway, well, this could be for you too. Again, these are both of these creatures are related to the underworld. We're doing this reading on Halloween. It's a beautiful thing to go into the depths of the darkness and come up with manifesting something amazing and new that's going to give you the strength to move your relationship or just your family or your whole life forward, even though there may be rough waters. Okay, you guys, I love you. I feel like I could just keep going, but I'm going to stop. Please come tonight, 7 o'clock, doing live personal readings. Check out my video that I just posted about the live personal readings to see how that works. And Scorpio, and you know I love you. I'm like your biggest fan. I love Scorpios. Scorpio's my north node. If you know what that means, this is my aspiration. This is what I work toward, is a scorpionic energy. And because we're in Scorpio season, I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling an extra reading. I'll probably get y'all an extra reading for your birthday season as well, okay? Lots of love and lots of light. I love you. Bye.